Hello awesome people, welcome back to the channel and welcome, that was a really welcome back. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Software Inc. Hope you guys are all doing well. This episode we are going to go into beta phase with Cloudwave 2. We already did the review, it is a 9 out of 9 at that point, so it should be a 10 out of 10 now after doing the rework. And we're actually doing very good. It's not like fast, but it's way faster than the first product. I think this is gonna do well. Our first product is also selling. It's actually, since last episode, it's actually making a profit and stuff. So it's doing good. We might even need to order more copies for it for some reason. So yeah, it's actually good. I really want to say something negative, and I don't know why actually, but it is actually going quite well. So let's just unpause the game and just keep going, right? So there's also some good news, and I also have something else to say about the actual in-game things that we do. Now, if this is your first season of watching the Software Inc. on the channel, there are parties in this game. Not by the game itself, no, we create them ourselves. It was a thing that we started off a few seasons ago, and since then, it was like the first event that people could vote for, should we have a party? And I had, like, in mind, I had a couple of outcomes, if people would vote yes or no. There were a few outcomes that could happen. And people, of course, voted for yes. I should have known that. And the outcome was that during the party, some people poured in some alcoholic drinks into the computers by accident, they say. And we had to replace the computers in the next episode. So that's kind of the idea behind it. So we have like these small little events. But since that moment, basically every time I come into the Discord server and there is something happening in Software Inc., like we released a new product, we moved to a new building, we made our first $1 million, we made our first $500 million, we made our first $100 million, whatever, some kind of milestone, people are going in the Discord, yes, we should have a party. And the only reason they want to have a party, and this is going to be, I know this is the only reason you guys want to have a party. It's not because the parties are fun, but because you break things. That's the only reason. That's honestly the only reason why you want a party. But I do enjoy it. The thing is, I want to wait with the parties. I will explain you guys why after I choose another software design to do for our designers / artists. Another audio tool. It would be good to just do it, but it just doesn't feel right to do that. Let's do another game then. It's fine, right? Oh, it's only 5 days left. Let's cancel it. I hope that doesn't tank our reputation. In that case, July 1990. I should really check this. This is long enough. We could take this. This is long enough. It falls in between there, so that's good enough. But yeah, okay, let's move on. Again, still the 666 is there. I don't like it. But let's move on. Let's try and ignore it. But yeah, what I was saying is I want to wait with the parties, and the reason why is there are a few like legitimate things to party about. In my real life, and I want to sort of incorporate that into Software Inc. in our series, but also I want to wait until we have like the new building where we have more people, where you can hire more people, so I can add in more people so that they can sort of virtually attend that party. I think that would be more fun, because the last time I did the party like early game, a lot of people were saying, well, I wasn't at the party because my character wasn't in yet. And I do get that sort of idea, it's kind of the role-playing thing that we do inside the series for you guys. And I do get the idea of, well, my character wasn't there yet, so I kind of missed that party. So I want to do a party when, we have a bigger number of employees in, like not like employees, but like you guys actually. You guys are added into the series. I think that's fair, and I also need some time to just think of some fun stuff that could be added with the party. We could just do it like, just as an event. I just knocked my microphone there. But we could just do it as an event. We're done with this, all this, so we can promote it now. It also means we can start marketing it, which, well, we're not really going to market it because we don't have a marketing team. I also don't really care about marketing as much as I probably should, to be fair. But we just don't have the team and don't have the room to make the team. It's February, but it's the end of February, so it's March that we're gonna release. About a year will take, and it's gonna be March 1996 next year. okay, there we go. A year to release the product. That should be Gucci. And let's go. But yeah, like I was saying, I feel like when we are like at a bigger, like with a bigger environment inside our series, we should probably go for that party. And I will think of something funny or something, cool to happen. You guys can give suggestions too, if you want to in the Discord or even in the comment section. But again, it's suggestions. I will choose whatever we're doing, because some people have been giving like cool suggestions, but they're not cool for YouTube because they basically mean that we can't do something for an entire video or something like that. That doesn't work. Just gonna put it out there. Nobody's gonna like watching that video. Even you that came up with the suggestions, you're gonna go like 5 minutes in like, oh, this is actually not that fun. Let's take this one. So that being said, suggestions are very welcome, but I will make the ending decision. And we could even just do the party for like it's becoming a bit of a meme, but it's also becoming a bit of our event that we do every single series in Software Inc. now. And I feel like that's like a fair thing. Comeback music. Thank you. But I feel like that could also just be a thing, like just do it as an event, basically. As a milestone, as a way of just mentioning, okay, we're gonna have a party, and you guys can have the way with it, basically. You guys can make the story of it without me having to think of a thing every single time. I will still try and do that, of course, but sometimes we can just do a party and you guys can come up with in the comment section with whatever happens during the party. You can just figure it out. That would also be fun. Let your guys, because you are actually quite good, some of you at least, in backstories and thinking of stuff like that. So I would actually enjoy that, to see what happens then. Yeah, but that being said, I also said that there are some real life things to party about, basically. And that is that I passed my first exam. It's a few days ago. Some people in the Discord probably already know because I said it there. I passed my first IT exam for my job, so that's good news. Also, other good news. Yesterday, I had a talk with my boss. Well, yeah. He's my boss. He's also the owner of the company where I got asked to work for. But due to coronavirus and the circumstances, I can't be there at the location itself. And because I can't be at the location, they were like, okay, we don't know you well enough to know if you are going to work like with the discipline that we need you to from home. So we will open up our program to you and you can join our program. We will pay for your courses. We will pay for your tests. But we won't pay you a salary right now because we want to see how it goes first. So that's totally reasonable. I do understand that. And for me, the option then was to go like, no, I don't take that, or yes, I want to try it. I went for it and took it by heart, went to work really hard on it, and passed the first exam. And I had a talk yesterday with my boss, and he told me, you know what, you're doing really well. We have a lot of respect for how you've been doing. Working from home, like without this contract or whatever. You don't need to do all the stuff you're doing a lot, and I'm even doing some stuff extra that I don't really have to do, but I just think it's good to do or it's fun to do. And he came to me and said, you know what, we're gonna give you a contract. We're gonna start working on a way of making a contract that works for the both of us, so do you actually have a formal agreement. So I don't really know how it's gonna look like, but I do know that he's working on a contract for me. So that's really good news. I really like that. It's important for me. So officially, when I get that contract, I'm then officially working in the IT world. So please don't show him these videos, because this, the way I treat people in IT roles in these videos, I don't think it will, give a good impression. Of course, I'm not like this in real life. I do care about people in real life, but when we're playing games, I just don't care about most of the employees. That being said, we need a new design deal because they need to keep busy. This is what I mean. No rest. No pause. They need to keep busy. I think this could be an option. Yeah. How long do we have? I think that's good enough. We also need to start planning for the release press builds. There we go. And this is probably the last one we do with the design group, because then we will start designing the new one. Because I hope that this is kind of finished when this is out or almost out. So let's see. We have July. We release in March. So January, November, September. probably. So September is the first month. I will probably forget because I'm rambling, but that's fine. But yeah, so please don't show this to him because I want to make a good impression. I did make a good impression, I think, but no, you know, if he thinks I will treat people like this in real life, he doesn't think. I'm just joking. But yeah, so I'm gonna be a part of the real life IT world, which was definitely not what I thought I would go into when I finished my studies. But I mean, the chance just came to me and I took it. And I do like it. I do like the IT world and learning about, you know, all that stuff in there, how things work. I don't know why I gave you a point in hardware. I mean, I feel like support needs to point on everything, so let's just do that. But that being said, yeah, I am. That's actually really, really good news, and I feel like that deserves a party. And since it's Corona, we can't really party like real life. I mean, let's just do it in the game and just, you know, make sure we have a giant party soon for all the different things, like the release of our first product, the release of our second product, the move to a new building, the fact that I got like the contract hopefully at that point, the fact that I passed my first exam, the fact that you guys are awesome, the fact that hopefully Satan is gone from our save game at that point because he's still here. You know, all those things we could give a party from, and we can figure stuff out together on how that party is going to look like and what it's going to do for our company. So yeah, suggestions are definitely welcome. But yeah, that's like a real life update from my side. I think that some people might be interested in that. Some people have been actually asking me in the comments, you know, how are you doing with your job? How's it going? What's happening there? So that's very nice of you guys. I really, really, really do appreciate that. That's also the reason why sometimes in the Discord I will just you know, send a little message saying, you know, today I learned this, or today I passed my exam, or whatever. It's really nice, the feeling that people actually do care about you as a person, and not just as a video machine. Because I'm honestly not. I do this as a hobby, and even if I would make like tons of money of it, I would still be doing it because I like it and not because it makes money, because I don't make money of it right now. Well, a little bit, but not enough to actually make it like a profit. I put in way more money definitely than that I make from it. So I just feel like I should say that, because lately people have been commenting about like ad revenue and other stuff like that. Really, if that's the reason why you want to make your own channel, go for it. But I can promise you probably won't succeed, because it's not easy to get to the point to actually get some ad revenue. And if you're there, you're not making a lot. It's not like you all of a sudden make like thousands of bucks every month. That's not how it works. Unless you're really, 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 really lucky and really, really good at YouTube, making content and stuff like that, then I wish you all the good luck. But even then, I feel like you shouldn't do it because it can make you like money. You should always do this stuff because you like it, because you like the creativity or whatever. You like to make people laugh. You like to help out people, whatever. Okay, that being said, did I miss? Yeah, I missed the press bill, but that's fine. It's not that late. We can still do it. I also feel like we're doing well on this. I mean, we have a lot of them. I mean, we can develop that one day left. Just make sure I don't forget. We still have these going. I'm not going to give them a new design deal, though, because this is getting closer and closer to release. And when it releases, I immediately want to go in with my designers to start working on the new one. And there is a chance that we can finish one of these products, another design deal before that, but I just don't want to take the risk. I don't also think we don't need more design deals. I mean, we don't have these for the money. We just have them to keep our design deals busy. And the fact that we are not releasing them is because it will still take away money and time, most importantly, from our competitors. Even though we're not doing an audio tool, there are the companies, right? And those companies, if they make a lot of money, they might think, you know what, we're going to make an audio tool. Or they might want to go for hardware, which we're going to go for. So it's just taking away time and a bit of money from your competitors. It's not like that we need it, but it's, you know, we can get it from them, so why not? So no deals, no new deals. Yeah, that's gonna be the decision. I was sort of contemplating with myself, well, maybe we should do a deal. Nah, we shouldn't. There we go. So it's not well known in the market. We haven't really heard. It looks amazing. Has all the new features. That is music to my ears, my friend. That is what we're doing here. So our designers, yeah, they're gonna sit there and just sleep, basically. They're gonna Z for a little bit. But, get it? Z's? The Z's? The Z's? When you say Z's, it kind of sounds like you're talking about zombies in games, but, yeah. I'm all over the place. It's actually a miracle. I think it's because I've been working hard the entire week and this is the weekend and I finally have a moment to sit down and record videos. I am very happy that I can do this because I can't do this every moment that I would like to, right now at least. And I missed it. I genuinely missed this, to just sit down and ramble while playing a game and making a video out of it. I genuinely missed it if I can't do it. And I hope you guys noticed that because it's like the main thing for me. Do we have some complaint? I mean, there's nothing to do. I mean, that's not a... Some people wouldn't even complain about that as employees. But I do see it's kind of... Yeah, it is kind of boring. I would be the person probably who would say, well, we don't have stuff to do. Can we please get something to do? Because I would feel like useless in a situation like that. But I do think we have to work our way through this. So I think we have to set up some benefits for our employees. So let's give them a pension. I always basically go halfway with these. I don't know why. It's just a thing. So I think it's like about here. Yeah, that's fine. I think, can we go to 19,000? Yeah, we can actually do that. Okay, awesome. Minimum raise, it's going to be like a little bit for now, but we might do this higher when we actually are like really successful, which I still hope we do. If we sell someone, he will get half of his salary at the termination thingy. Oh, actually, we should select this so it's company-wide. It should be company-wide right now, but just to make sure. One vacation month is good enough, especially right now because we have a lot of sick days because of the older building without sinks. Paid vacation, yes, yeah, you can have a paid vacation. Sure, free food, yes. I don't think we have a way of getting the food in this building, but in the new building, we will definitely have like a place where they can eat, like a canteen. I want to make sure that we have that because it's important for socialization. It's important for, you know, relieving stress. And then the free food is just a bonus that makes people happy, so why not? Christmas bonus, 25%. Company car, not yet, because we don't have any parking spots or whatever, so there's no point in that right now. And a night shift, I mean, we don't have people working a night shift, but if you're working a night shift, you will get like 10% extra. I mean, that's not a lot. I'm not sure what like a normal percentage would be. If anyone works night shifts, then let me know. If there's like, does your company have like a night shift extra sort of a tariff that you can get extra on your salary because you're working night shifts or you're working irregular times or like long shifts? I know that some people have like the longer shifts where they take like 24 hours or whatever. That would be insane. I think I could do that, but I really would need to change things in my life to be able to do that. I'm not like the guy who has like a good eating schedule. I miss breakfast a lot because I'm just not hungry if I have to get up early. And then at lunch, I normally do have a lunch, but if I'm working and I'm just concentrating on someone else, I just don't feel hungry. So I just eat lunch like at 3 o'clock because I at that point think, well, I should probably eat something because I really need to. Something is almost blowing up. There we go. So that's kind of then my schedule. And I know it's bad. I tried to change it. I should probably try that again. But yeah, it's also kind of more... My schedule is not really a schedule right now. It's just all over the place. So it's harder for me to, as a person, to just do that. But I do feel like that's important. And I feel like I need to change that. Because if I would want to do like a full day shift or like a night shifts, I would definitely have to change that. Because I would just fall over. I would just fall over at some point. Otherwise, if I would work the entire day and not really have a good eating schedule. Because knowing me, I would just work until I feel hungry. But if I'm concentrated on work, I don't feel hungry. So it's just, you know, cuts the other end out, basically. So I would just, whenever I'm working, I would not eat. Because I really need to say to myself, okay, stop now. You have to eat something. So yeah. And it's not that I don't like eating. It's not that I don't want to eat or I think I'm too heavy or whatever. That's not it. It's just I honestly I just don't think of it. And then I look at the clock at some point and I see, oh wow, it's like 3 o'clock. I still need to eat lunch. And then I'm even contemplating about, okay, should I even eat lunch? Because maybe if I eat lunch now, I'm not hungry with dinner. And that's just bad. Now that I'm talking about this, I actually need to change that. I need to change that. And there we go. It's the release date. It's the release date. And again, I mean, it's just so perfectly timed. But yeah, what we will do is we will release it. I forgot the press builds, but honestly, it's fine. We won't get like a lot of followers out of that anyway. So marketing, no, not for now. But we will probably move to the building soon, the new building. And then we will go into marketing, and then we'll just assemble a marketing team, and I will set it up then. So no right now. Order copies, yes. Let's not go crazy with this. Let's go for 15,000, because I don't know how many I ordered for the last one, but you know, they didn't really sell that well at the start. So we'll just see. Let's take a look. It's outstanding. That's good. That's good. It is quite pricey though. We need to port it straight away. That's a given. We need to port it to these two, I would say. It's gonna cost some extra money, but it's totally fine. And what we also need to do is we have to set up a sequel to it. Let's start working on it straight away. So original IP, wait, what? That's not the right thing. Audio tool, original IP, Cloudwave, and then we will go for Cloudwave 3. Really like being creative here. We don't have servers yet. We can set that up later. We can add them to servers later. I hate why do you keep doing this to me and not setting a design team? Come on, it's not that hard game. So we take the old features. Someone on the Discord recently asked about features and new stuff. I mean, what I do is I just select the older features that the one before it had. The technology level is higher most of the time, so that's the more important thing in a way. It's not like you're doing the same feature. It's the same name of the feature. It does the same thing, but it's better than the older feature because the technology level is higher. That's basically how you can see it. So it's not like exactly the same thing. And then you just look at interest. So there's still like 100% interest in an audio tool that's built like this. So why waste interest? Why waste more than this? We could even take out something maybe. No, we can't really take. Oh, this could be like a good thing, and then we just sniff around with the with a little where is it? With this little thing and make sure it's 100%. But I do feel that would be a bit of a dick move. So we're gonna have just everything that we had before, just better technology. I also know that our team can make this. That's another good thing about it. So we're going to look at the tech level, which is the highest tech level is this one. It's also a great one, so we don't really have to worry about it. Not a lot of people are using it right now, but it did release like a while ago, actually. We're still going to use it. We have to, kind of. And last thing, we're going to put it on this one for now. We have to port it when it comes out. It's 100%. That's totally fine. And this is all fine too. So we have the development here. And we will put this on the top. So if design art working, we have the developers working on this. This will just slowly go away, and then we have the support team for this. And that is what is going to happen. Let's get the music back for the little outro, basically, just to have something to listen to. Something nice instead of me. But yeah, that being said, this is going to be the end of the episode. And what I was going to say is some people, I wouldn't say accuse me, but they would say, well, you're doing like the cliffhangers. It's honestly, it's not planned out. But for some reason, it just happens to be that every time that the product is close to release or is releasing, it's the end of the episode because I time my episode. And this is actually already going a little bit longer than it should be. So it just happens to be this way. So I'm sorry if you don't like cliffhangers. I'm not doing it on purpose. I genuinely do like them sometimes, so it's fine for me. But yeah, I'm not doing this on purpose. Let's just say that. And that being said, if you liked the video, please make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't to not miss out in the future. And as always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome, and thanks for watching.